Alright, afternoon all, Chief Pepper here. So I've had a project on the back burner for probably two and a half months. Back when the hurricane might have been coming here and I was covering up windows. Oh, it's a hornet's nest. Gotta get that shit down. I bought plywood to work on my van, to put the bed that's in it back the way it was. Because I'm tired of climbing over the seat that's in there, and also because my legs can only dangle so far. So on a long list of preps that I'm working on, like a long list, even though I'm more advanced than most, that is a electronic trailer brake controller. So I had that put on the van. I actually sold a truck, an old truck that's fucking awesome, but it was so old that you couldn't put a trailer brake on it. At least not the way you normally would. I found a place that can put them in any vehicle, even if it doesn't have 96 and newer has a white plug that's hidden behind the dash that you can pull and plug your e-brake into. Anything older than 96 doesn't have that. And then this van is 2013, but it's not designed to tow really heavy loads. I'm looking at getting a 7x14 trailer to put behind it. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the 6.5 by 12 or the 7x14. So anyway, so I also bought a pet door. The pet door is for the back porch, so I don't have to leave the door open when I'm sitting back there at night. And then earlier, like 30 minutes ago, I installed this. The seat was already on it. This seat, it's not there. The seat that came with it. It was a little bit of a chore, and it doesn't fit like I would want it to. How's that? So too much detail to go into. All right. So I was just watching a video from Grindstone Ministries talking about the stuff you need to do. I've done videos. I'm sure many other people have done videos. You need to have pictures to prove to the insurance company what you lost. They will not take your word. They may not take a receipt. All right. And even when you have all that, they're going to give you a depreciated value for what you lost. Okay, so that is the way that fucking works. So if you have beer steins, if you have weapons, if you have high dollar items, your insurance company will not cover those unless you have a separate rider. And then you still need pictures and serial numbers, okay, for the weapons. And for high dollar items, they have to have a separate policy for like gold, silver, coins, jewelry. You know, insurance companies are said over and over and over are fucking thieves. All right, that's just what they are. And it's legalized thievery. So there's the pet door. It's probably going to go in that general area. Some people might say, why? And, it's going to be a little noisy. Got both fans going. Get some air moving back here. So everyone needs to pay attention to what's happening. The news suppresses it. The insurance companies certainly don't want the information out there. They're not going to pay them fucking people much, if at all. The insurance companies are going to claim it's water damage, and if they don't have flood insurance, then they will not get paid. During Hurricane Harvey, average payout without flood insurance was between $1,000 and $8,000, and with insurance right around $120,000. And that didn't matter how much it was worth. You know, if it's $120,000 payout, it's on the higher end. So you need to understand, if you want to get any money out of your insurance company, you need to really ask questions. You know, ask questions under what circumstances they won't pay. And I'm going to tell you something. It's up to you whether or not you do it. Basically what you need to do is you need to record that conversation with the insurance company. You need to ask the person to identify themselves. And they normally do, but ask them to do it again after you're recording, because it may not be admissible in court, but at least you got proof that you talked to somebody, okay? Because they keep a detailed record of what they talked to you about, but they won't tell the judge that they told you anything that's in your favor, okay? So I've said before, over and over and over, during Rita Katrina, or not Rita Katrina, during 2006 or 7, when that fucking tornado came through and tore up Enterprise right outside of Fort Rucker and did some damage to the high school, killed the teacher and 7 students and a bunch of other shit, USAA did not pay out. They fucked over a bunch of people. Pick a reason why, I don't care. It's what they do. And I don't give a shit if they don't like me saying it. It's first-hand knowledge, so it's not hearsay. And then they screwed me over on my rental insurance. I had damages almost $11,500 or so, and they paid me $681 because they didn't treat the whole thing as one claim. They treated each individual thing, and then anything that didn't meet the deductible was not claimable. So, like individually, I think I got money for carpet and paint, and that was about it. Best insurance to have is be your own insurance if you can. So you have to have a certain amount of money in order to do that, and I don't have that. Probably a lot of the people that I'm talking to don't have it. So pictures. If you're like me, I got a lot of tools. I actually need to go through and take pictures of the tools because I've got more tools than I had before, because when my dad moved in, all his tools came with him. So I need to actually document all of that. And yes, it takes time. And here's the thing. If you don't take the time to take pictures, then they aren't going to take the time to pay you. Okay? That's just the way that shit is. Alright? Now, something Grindstone Ministries, I don't remember the guy's name, was sitting there talking with Bear. I didn't watch the whole video, but brought up something that I am deficient on, that I need to get on, like, soon. You need to take pictures of your photo IDs, your passports, your birth certificates, your marriage licenses, your social security cards, all of your IDs and all of your credit cards, and you need to have digital and hard copy, and you need to have that stashed for sure in at least one off-site location, and something that is fireproof and waterproof in your house, right? Just so you know, taking care of an aging parent is taxing. My dad is at the end of stage 2 to the last stage, whether you want to call it 3 or the first stage before he dies. He's getting weaker and weaker. He fell today. I was able to break his fall because I was close enough, but he outright fell. And he got dizzy, so I don't know why. He's 89. He's gonna break my fucking heart when he dies, because my mom's already gone. So I'm taking notes, and I'm considering writing a book, a dirty secret that nobody talks about. Excuse me. I don't know if it's because they don't want to talk about it because it's depressing and it's sad, or if it's just nobody talks about it. Having said that, keep your ear to the ground. You know, the support and the help for all the hurricane victims of the current disaster is going to be competing with an impending disaster. Hurricane Milton is a Cat 5, so it's going to obliterate Florida. And if you don't know, most of Florida, less Miami area, and I think Orlando, I don't know about Tampa, but most, other than big cities, is red. And most of Florida is traditionally voted red. So when this hurricane hits, we're under 30 days for voting. Do they have a way to have people vote? Are those people going to have their IDs? Are they going to evacuate? Are they going to be back in time to vote? I don't even know if Florida has early voting. So that means a traditionally red state, not always, but traditionally red state, may go blue. Then you got South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, maybe Tennessee, traditionally red, may go blue. And there goes the election. There goes the steal in progress. And they're going to be able to hold their hands up and say, whoa, we didn't do anything wrong. Except that maybe they steered 2 storms in 2 locations to create damage. So maybe. Stay prepping. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to work on the van because I have 2 sheets of plywood out here that I need to cut up to go in there. And once I get it apart, it won't actually take that long. But there's a lot of stuff that I've built in and created that will no longer be where it is. So, having said that, the next day I will probably work on the pet door because in about 2 weeks it's going to be cool enough out here that I can sit out here and relax. And other than the noise of the fans, if I still need fans, which I may because there's mosquitoes back here. I don't know where they're coming from because I got little gaps here and there, but there ain't that many. But stay prepping. If there's any lesson out of Hurricane Helen and probably Hurricane Milton, the person who cares about you the most is you. So if you sit back and you do nothing, then you're going to suffer the consequences of doing nothing. If you prepare, and then if you have stuff in an off-site location, or if you're prepared to bug out, because a lot of people leave Florida when the hurricanes come, because Florida's flat and it's not very far above sea level. So, anyway, get the prepping, folks. Make sure, the hurricanes are all bad, but we got all kinds of threats here in the U.S. They've been talking about it for the last 3 days. October 7th surprise. And maybe tomorrow. And maybe the next day. Alright? What's the surprise going to be? According to Travis, there was 2 people who looked like they were from the Middle East, turbans and shit, and got out of a car by a Christian church with ARs. And they were shot at. Now, I did not hear that. And it's supposed to be here in San Antonio. So, tells you what's going on. So, stay prepped. Food, water, shelter, security, medicine, medical. Then you work on your gear, backup power, cooking, alternate cooking means. I haven't had a stove or oven for the last almost 40 days. It's not on a priority to buy. Now next month I will probably buy one because Thanksgiving's around the corner. And I haven't perfected cooking certain things over a fucking fire. So I can do the turkey breast in a crock pot, and I can heat the ham up if I have to on the grill, but it's better if you do it a different way. Stay prepped, folks. And if you're not there, work on it. Work on it fast. Alright? Coming up to the favorite part of the season for me, I've already had a 3-pound pumpkin pie. Sam's Club had a 58-ounce pumpkin pie. Can you believe that shit? That shit was awesome. Now I've gone back twice and I didn't see another pie. If I see another one, I'm buying another one. We're having pizza tonight until the world goes shitty and I can't eat out. I'm going to eat out pizza once a week, and then I eat out a couple other times. Friday nights I have a bacon cheeseburger and fries. Then I tried to get me and my wife out once as well. And then unfortunately my dad's to the point where it's not safe for him to go out. Information is knowledge and power. Live a little, prep a lot, share love. Keep prepper. Out.